I am Tracy Hutchison. I am the Director of Sanitation and Beautification. And I am so proud to welcome you here to our home. This is our headquarters. So our headquarters is Leroy Scott Drive. I was just explaining to Commissioner Ted Terry that Leroy Scott Drive was named after our former sanitation director, who's actually here on the wall. He worked here in sanitation for 37 years. And we were building this building. This building was built in 2008. We moved in 2009. But when we were building the building, we wanted to dedicate the road to him. And that's how Leroy Scott's Drive actually came through. So, and Mr. Scott is still living. He's in his 80s. He's doing well. He still calls a lot to see how we're doing. He's when he retired from the county, he had the same telephone number for all the years that he worked here. And when he left, he kept the same telephone number. So residents would still call him and be like, hey, my trash was missed. And so he would call me and be like, hey, y'all need to go over here and do this. Y'all need to take care of this. I'm like, aren't you in South Carolina retired? Are you still calling back to DeKalb County? But anyway, but Mr. Scott, he was an awesome director, and I am so honored to be the new director of sanitation. I've been here with the county for 21 years, and I've only worked in sanitation, and I have such a high respect for everything that we do here at sanitation. I take a lot of pride and a lot of commitment in my job, and my guys and what I call the unsung heroes, the ladies and the men of sanitation do an awesome, awesome job every day, performing the service for the residents. And as a part of that service, is very essential service. This is the program that we're celebrating today, Marching to a Cleaner Tomorrow. It really is the initiative that just goes, it brings like warmth to my heart, because keeping DeKalb clean and knowing that residents care, and it's awesome that our elected officials care so much that they put this campaign in place. And I can't say thank you enough on behalf of DeKalb Sanitation and Beautification for just extending the invitation to us to partner with you guys. But the fact that you guys stepped out there and care and engaging everyone and recognizing everyone for their efforts, because it is a lot to go out there and clean up. And we certainly appreciate every bag, every piece of paper, every trash, every soda bottle, can, whatever you picked up. We can't say thank you enough, because your efforts have really just made a huge difference in our community. So with that being said, and again, every hour, every volunteer, we're going to recognize, we got we could call them the high rollers today, I guess, right? But you guys are really recognizing everybody. But for every cleanup event, every hour, every bag of litter, we just can't say thank you enough. You truly are the champions today. And today is just it's a mild celebration or a small token to say thank you, thank you, thank you. But with that being said, I would love to bring up our commissioners that sponsored this. Please give them a round of applause, because these folks have put a lot of time and effort into putting this, and their staff and my staff are putting this together. And we can't say thank you enough to them for their leadership and their vision to actually put this together. So on behalf of sanitation, I'm going to bring up Commissioner Ted Terry and Dr. Commissioner Ladina Bolton.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. All right, very good. Well, first off, thanks to Director Hutchinson and the sanitation team for opening up your headquarters here. Beautiful room. Thanks for hosting us. And thank everyone here who was out there on the streets for the last several months with pickup sticks, with bags, sometimes early in the morning, later at night, in the middle of the hot day. And for collecting what, if we hadn't collected, would have ended up in a waterway or on the side of the road and just sat for days and weeks and months maybe. And, we're sort of like in this heat wave right now, the heat dome. There's a lot of concern about climate change. We all have to do our part to protect the earth. And sometimes it gets a little overwhelming, in my opinion, about, all this stuff happening globally. Well, how can we seek to even make an impact on that? And our slogan in our office is think global, act local. And so what we're doing here in DeKalb County is part of a movement that folks have been doing for many decades of not only just picking up litter and trash and tires and sometimes an occasional shopping cart in a creek, that just makes our community cleaner, but it's also impacting our overall environmental health and our human health. And it's really concerning because you hear reports that there's microplastics in food, in our water, in our brains. And this is like the first time for, I think, since maybe like black lung disease or something, or lead pipes, that, there's a real public health issue when it comes to just litter being in our environment, because it's getting back to us. And so when we think about the thousands of pounds that we picked up, I know when I did our cleanup in Scottsdale, and I feel like half the stuff was plastic, right? I don't know if y'all saw that as well. So what we're doing is contributing to not only our environmental health, but our own people health here in DeKalb County. And let me say also thank you to Commissioner Dr. Ladina Bolton, who, as y'all know, is one of our newest commissioners. But she has hit the ground running. This was really her idea to say, what can we do to partner with sanitation, to do this cleanup, to really beautify our community. And so we're so proud to partner with her and her team. And so thank you, Dr. Bolton, for your leadership, always bringing the science and the evidence and the people, community-centered approach to your work. So thank you all very much, and looking forward to the awards.
I'm a little bit more soft-spoken than Commissioner Terry. Can y'all hear me in the back? All right, I'm gonna do my best to speak as loudly as possible. Again, I'm Ladina Bolton. I'm the Super District 7 Commissioner. I'm gonna take a moment just to acknowledge my team as well. To my right over here is Gregory Hannah-Jones, who's our Constituent Services Manager. And I let a couple of you guys know in the room, if you have any problems, reach out to him. He got you. And to my left is our Chief of Staff, in which most of you know already, Lavisa Zanders-Johnson. And we also have our two interns with us today. We have Remy and we have Zach. And of course, I am super DeKalb. I'm pro DeKalb. I was raised in DeKalb. My husband teaches here. And so our interns, all of them live in DeKalb as well, but they do attend Georgia State University in the IDEAL program. It's a program that supports folks with other abilities to help them get acclimated to college, as well as get internship opportunities like the one that they have with our office. So we're very proud of them, and they work hard now. We don't let up on them. So yeah, go ahead and get on with that. So in our office, we're very adamant about this work and all the work that we do. And that relates back to what a lot of people call me, Dr. B, for two reasons. As many of you know, I'm Dr. B because I have a PhD in chemistry, but I think most importantly, that B represents the fact that in our district, we identify as pollinators. So if you look at my team, and I am so sorry. My husband is also here. Dr. Clement J. Bolton. I am so sorry. My bad. And also joining us is Commissioner Shakira Johnson, who's also new, District 4. See, now, and he complained about this at home. I think about y'all first. Like, I love my community. So he know I don't mean nothing by it. Okay, but anyway, so in District 7, like I was saying, we identify with the bee in another way. We identify as pollinators because we see ourselves planting seeds all around the county to help us improve our quality of life, help everybody be successful, and to know that everybody's role is different, but it's very important because even though we're going into these communities to clean up, ideally, the goal is for us to alter behaviors, change minds, and improve the quality of life overall. And so, having you guys here today is especially exciting because as I shared with some of you as I was going across the room, just, giving greetings, it's really hard to get people to participate in this capacity. So the fact that you've cleaned up over and over again, you encouraged others to clean up, and you showed up today because we put a lot of money into today. We're just elated to have your support. We're excited about it. And we hope that this is something we can do annually, and it grows every year. And we actually do change mindsets and improve the county in a way that you see fit, because it takes all of us. Like, as county officials, I'm gonna give you the bad news. We can't do it by ourselves. We absolutely have to have your buy-in, your input, your participation. So this is a we initiative, a one DeKalb initiative. So really excited to have you guys here, and excited to see. So this is 2 parts. So you guys are getting awarded, but we also want to see between District 6 and District 7 who picked up the most trash. So, but thank you again and welcome. We're gonna break bread and then we're gonna get to the awards.
Real quick, I forgot to give a shout out to our team for Super District 6 and our WorkSource DeKalb interns that have been with us this summer. District 6 interns, please stand up. You recognize. They all have the same t-shirts on. And I want to recognize that Director Hutchinson also has had WorkSource DeKalb interns this summer. It's part of our youth summer work program. So these are DeKalb students, residents who are working this summer, $15 an hour, right? Pretty good pay. That goes a long ways, right? But all the departments across the county have been participating, and so we're glad to have joined that effort. And many of them also joined us for the track program. So thank y'all again.
Before we get into the recognitions, I just wanted to share a little bit about how all of this came into fruition. So as you guys know, we're very new to District 7. So in the beginning, it was just myself and our Chief of Staff, Lavisa. We did everything. So when you guys come to us and compliment us on how we just came in and hit the ground running, you know what? To be honest, we always try to figure out what exactly we've been doing, because it was 2 of us for the longest. And then Greg joined us in March and relieved us of some of the stress we kind of put on ourselves in order to try to be amazing in the community. But I've shared this often and I'm gonna share it again. So one of our goals, being new and not having anyone that has that history working in DeKalb on our team, we knew that in order to be great, we had to start by identifying the greatness throughout the county. So we set out to visit every department, every division, every constitutional office, every court, everybody. And it has taken months. I think we have about 6 more departments to visit, but it showed us how amazing DeKalb really is. Most of us only hear about the forward-facing things, the things that everybody knows each department does individually. But those visits, we come in, we don't just have a conversation with the director, but we ask for tours, we ask to meet the other staff, we say hello to everybody. I don't care if you are a custodial worker, you're administrative staff, everybody is important to codifying the whole roadmap to being one DeKalb and to being amazing. And so one of the earlier visits that we did was to say, as a matter of fact, before we even visited sanitation, we just, had a conversation with Director Hutchinson, told her, we wanted to have a tour, but we also kind of shared, hey, you know what, we have a vision for a cleanup challenge, just a brief conversation. And when we came for our visit, y'all, they had an entire plan prepared for us. And when I say entire, they had, march into a cleaner tomorrow. We're going to do this week 1, week 2, week 3, all of this, even though we had a vision or an idea for what we wanted, it was Miss Corita and Shakita, Director Hutchinson, and whomever else may be working on that team. Yes, give them a round of applause. The graphics, everything was laid out, and they are amazing at the work that they do, and that helped us to be even more excited about implementing the challenge, which is why you may see periodically I get a little bit competitive because they keep us excited. And if you follow, they have been putting together stats and all kind of marketing strategies to make sure you stay engaged and that you're excited. And so to be able to partner with District 6 is also amazing because Commissioner Terry is basically the green commissioner. So with us coming in, being excited about doing the cleanup challenge, he and his team being known as the green team, and together, you have all of DeKalb here. I'm the eastern half, he's the western half. So, we've come together as one DeKalb, and I'm going to keep iterating that because it's really important to put action to vision. And I think we've done that today. And I want to make sure y'all know we're grateful, extremely grateful for what you helped us to put together. So before we get to the certificates, I do just want to share, we have certificates for everyone that participated because we want you to know as well that we're extremely thankful for the work that you put in. We will be identifying the top teams. And then District 7 also has brought pins for the top teams in District 7. So you heard me talk about earlier how our team dons the B on our right shoulder. Well, y'all part of the dream team now, man. So y'all gotta wear your B's as well. Oh, Commissioner Michelle Long Spears has joined us. Hey. District 2. And she's also our presiding officer over the Board of Commissioners for this year. Wonderful. Thank you for joining us.
All right, champions, are you ready? Yes.
So our first one, can you hear me? Our first one is Ramsey Reality Service. Realty. Meadowdale Subdivision. Keystone Community. Hunters Community at Stonecrest. Hunters Community. Highland Park Community. We have the Hamilton family. Greater Towers, DeKalb Community Association.
Yes, she's here.
Friends of John Evans Park. Friends of East Lake Foundation. Oh.
Friends of John Evans Park is here.
Hey, Miss Mobley.
Thank you, champion.
Friends of East Lake Terrace. Wood Group USA. I'm sorry. Wood Group USA. Wind Chase Community Condominium HOA.
Yes. Champion. Yay. Thank you. Yes. Yes.
White Oak Hills Neighborhood Association. Whitehall Forest Concerned Citizens. United Southern Manor HOA. Tucker Middle School. Yay. Tony Valley Civic Association.
Yes.
Come on. We need everybody who's a part of Tony Valley. Don't be afraid.
Champions. Yes. Come on, champion. Tony Travis, look at yes. You gotta go in the front, but you the shortest.
Tracy, it probably can be slid the fall.
All right.
The Terraces Condominium Association. Target's African American Business Council.
Yeah.
Woo!
Look at the baby champion.
Aww. Cleaning for our future. Dr. Betty Sanders. Royal Town Park Landscaping Committee. Parks and Recreation, DeKalb Parks and Recreation. Flint Ridge Forest Civic Association. East Lake Foundation. Dial Heights Civic Association. DeKalb Planning and Sustainability Long Range Division. Kathy, woo! DeKalb Greater Towers Community Association.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
DeKalb County NAACP. Woo!
Champion. Yes, thank you. Woo, woo, woo.
Decatur Alumni Chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi.
Woo, woo. Yes. Thank y'all.
Creekwood Hills Community Organization. Cove Lake Homeowners Association. Mr. Cooper. Universal Church Youth Power Group.
Woo, woo, woo.
Mr. Coleman. Mr. Coleman. There's two. There's a Cooper and a Coleman. Oh, right. Oh, she got. Mr. Cooper. Yeah, there's two. There's a Cooper and a Coleman. Sharon is getting that champion pick too. Mr. Coleman.
Thank you.
Friends of Barker Bryant Memorial Park. The City of Stone Mountain. The City of Stonecrest. Arabia Mountain Nature Preserve. Altaloma Park Subdivision. Commissioner Shakara Johnson. And this is for City of Stone Mountain. I just do it wrong. All right, that's it. Mhm. For all the certificates that were not, all the people who didn't receive certificates on the day, we'll mail them next week. Commissioners, you can come back up.
One more round of applause for our champions.
All right, so this is the part of the program where we have a little extra special recognition because we had top contributors in several categories. So the first category was schools or educational institutions, and the number of bags collected by our top contributor was Tucker Middle School. With 9 bags collected. So great job, Tucker Middle School. Okay.
And they're in District 7.
District 7. All right, I'm gonna do this a little bit differently. All right, and so for the individual group with 25 bags collected, Mr. Coleman. Should we do a Yeah, I'll let you handle it. Good job, Mr. Coleman. 25 bags? How'd you carry them all? Good job, man. We have photo evidence of all the bags being collected. All right, good job, Mr. Coleman. Wonderful. Next in our government and civic partners category with 105 bags collected, the city of Chamblee. Good job. And we know where to find them. We'll go see them at the 4th of July event. But thank you to Mayor Mock and them. They did a great job. In District 6. That was a big boost. Thank you, City of Chamblee. All right, the next category was our residential communities with 130 bags collected. The DeKalb Greater Towers Community Association.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Our next category, organizations and businesses with 74 bags collected, the Decatur Alumni Chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Incorporated.
I only got one.
Yeah, sure, that pin. All right, great job, guys. Wonderful, wonderful. Awesome. All right, and our last group category, it's our parks and public spaces category With 80 bags collected, the DeKalb Parks and Recreation Park Naturalist team. Great job. And we'll make sure to get that to them. Yeah, absolutely. We know where to find our parks team. All right, very good. You want to announce the next one? The final one? All right, one more.
All right. So we do have an overall top contributor. And this person has been up here several times already, so you probably can guess who it is. But do we have a stat for her? An overall stat for her?
Oh, it's 100.
Well, what I will say with her organization, they did collect 130 bags, but she also participated with several other organizations as well. In fact, District 7 just had a cleanup on Wednesday, in which she came, helped us clean up, and then made us go back to her neighborhood and clean up some more. So our top contributor overall is Mrs. Jocelyn O'Neill. Oh yeah,
Take them out.
I'm never short of words. But I never knew that they were actually counting the stuff that we were doing. And I'm just so excited to be here. I was headed to get my hair done and everything. And I said, well, let me turn around and go back over here and grab something to put on. So this is really exciting for me. And just for us to, as a community, all of us, to work together to clean up DeKalb County. Because when I moved here in 85, 89, it was clean. And we needed to be clean again. So just thank you all. And I'm just so excited.
We're gonna call Miss Tracy back up here.
The moment we've all been waiting for. Which district will it be? Drum roll, please.
Okay. All right. We had 1,028 volunteers. And we collected 1,058 bags of litter. Thank you. So it is my honor to announce the district that led the charge with the highest number of cleanups and the most bags collected. Drum roll. Congratulations, District 7. Yes. So your hard work paid off in a big way with 520 bags. But District 6, impressive 354 bags. We can't say thank you enough. And you are the champions of this year's March into a Cleaner Tomorrow initiative. Congratulations, District 7. Let's give District 7 a round of applause. I know we already did it. Let's go ahead and give them another round of applause. Did I hear you say say see you next year, Commissioner Terry? Okay. I'm going to, before we close out, just before we close out, everyone, before we close out, we did have the chef. Chef, can you come inside, please? We acknowledged you earlier, but you weren't in the room. So thank you so much for the amazing food. Everybody enjoyed it. It's my understanding that you fried the chicken here on fresh. I did. Thank you. Yes. Thank you again so much for your work. We really appreciate it. Food was awesome. Thank you. Yes. Oh, originally. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Okay. All right. Again, just want to say thank you, and you are always welcome here at the Division of Sanitation. I just can't say thank you enough. Thank you to DCTV and their staff, and what a good turnout that we had today. So, commissioners, I'm going to turn it back over to you guys to say closing remarks, but see you next year, I guess.
All right. So Lavisa, can you come up here and help me do something really quickly? If you can just grab 2 B's for me and pin one on Miss Karita and Miss Shakita, please. Yeah, you guys did an amazing job. Amazing. Because just like we're new to the district, they're new to their positions as well. And I think we came together and created something special. So I'm really excited about what we were able to do with you guys' help. I mean, you know, District 7 won. I ain't got nothing else to say, to be quite honest. Okay. No, but really, thank you. This was really exciting for us. I had an amazing time doing the cleanups as well as an amazing time today. And I would like to share very briefly also for us, and I alluded to this earlier, it's not just about cleaning up. If you go on to Bolton for DeKalb on Instagram or even on YouTube, you'll see our latest reel of our cleanup. And you'll see that what we actually do is we go door to door to every business on the strip where we clean up. If there are homes, we go to the homes as well, because we don't just want to clean up, leave, and then you know, days later we have the same issue. When we say we are intentional about changing or altering behaviors and changing minds, you have to do that by getting buy-in from the folks that are being impacted. And so we talked to every business on each of the corridors that we went to. They were excited about the vision for what we are trying to bring to DeKalb. I also alluded to the fact that, you know, government can't do it all. This has to be a community, corporation, and county sort of coalition where we all play our parts, which is why we're adamant about being pollinators. So the community feels empowered to do the work. And it makes it that much easier to get it done. So now, you know, since you guys are a part of the team, you can help us continue to do that year after year after year. And again, just thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Bolton, for your leadership and for helping help make all of this happen. And we were honored to participate. Congratulations on winning this year. And we'll see you next year. All right. Thanks, everyone.